Hi. Julie and I thought it'd be a good idea just to do an intro to Julie, who's started as Business Development Director at LeisureNet Solutions. You've been with us now 7 weeks, Julie?
Yeah, it has, believe it or not.
Fantastic. I think because you've had a week's leave in there, it's felt probably a bit shorter, but just shows what a great employer we are, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Fantastic. So, Julie, talk to us about sort of what is your focus in LeisureNet? What are you going to be doing?
Yeah, great question. Well, there's again one of the reasons that I love being here is there's so many areas of the business to get involved with. So I'm leading on eFocus. So those are our platforms that support, measure, and manage customer experience for
Mm.
operators. So you've got NPS, feedback focus, sales focus, recovery focus, which is an incredible tool, swim focus, and of course, we now have our new consumer panel, plus our customer experience and consultancy services as well.
Okay, so what's the consumer panel? Give us a bit more insight into that.
Yeah, well, this is an incredible platform. So we have access to 62,000 people within the UK to really understand consumer behaviour. So this is a service that we're offering operators to understand barriers to using their facilities.
Mhm.
Some operators are using it to understand how sensitive members are to price rises, which I'll go on to in just a moment. So there's many ways in which our consumer panel can support operators get localized data
Right.
for their services.
Okay, that's quite a spread, I suppose. That's
Mm.
looking after the consumer, the current customer, getting some insight from them, but also from people who don't use the buildings, which is really quite powerful, isn't it? Because
Yeah,
there's a lot of that out
absolutely.
there in the sector. Okay, so how have you found fitting into LeisureNet? What's the team like?
The team are awesome, and of course, I'm not just saying that because you and I are having this conversation. We're a great team. We're a small team, but everyone is completely dedicated in improving the services to ensure that everything we do supports our industry. And I find that a really inspiring place to be.
Mm,
So
good.
yeah, feel I'm fitting in well, David.
Good. That's excellent. Well, you certainly are fitting in well. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing this interview, would we? What's the big project? What's the main piece of work you're working on at the moment?
Well, my first major project was conducting research via our consumer panel
Mm,
to then produce the report around price rise sensitivity, which has been incredible to share that with our industry. So that's the current piece. And of course, through that, I'm working on social media and the marketing of that to really ensure that operators have access to this
mm.
insight, which is free of charge, and then can use that to inform future decisions.
Okay. And there's a hook, free of charge. How do I get hold of the report free of charge?
That's a very good question. So go to our website,
Mm.
to www.leisure-net.org /price rise, and you'll see the report there. So just pop your details in and then I'll be in touch.
Fantastic. That's brilliant. And I guess one of the reasons that Mike and I wanted to employ you and were so impressed by you during the interview process was your desire to really drive the product forward. So,
Mm.
what sort of things can we expect to see in the sort of next 6 to 12 months?
Well, I'm currently reviewing our products and our services, looking to ensure that they are industry fit,
Right.
essentially, that they're supporting operators where operators need to be supported. And again, going back to that training and consultancy side of the business to ensure that we have a service available that if operators need support with their customer experience, that they can come to us as experts in the industry and we can support them with that as well. Consumer panel is going to be huge.
Mm.
We're getting a lot of interest right now about generating localized reports to get that local data in to support with those strategic decisions for
Mm.
operators.
Good. Excellent. Well, I shall look forward to it. Julie, thank you for your time. Take care and we'll catch up soon.
Thanks, David. Cheers.